Welcome back to ESPN's presentation of the WNBA Draft presented by Adidas, coming to you from the campus of ESPN in Bristol, Connecticut. First time that we have hosted an event like this, and we are now into the second round, and we have seen Sydney Colson from Texas A&M taken by Connecticut. They won the national championship. Gary Blair, their head coach from Hollywood.
Well, Coach, Sydney Colson just taken as a draft pick. What do you know about her that you've seen with all these wars through the trenches that you've gone through the years that people are not going to understand about her that they can look forward to?
If Sydney Colson doesn't make it in the WNBA, she's going to have your job next year because she's that good, or she's going to be a CEO for a major company. That kid is a winner. And people just need to take her for what she is, and that's just a great young lady who's given so much back to Texas A&M.
Danielle Adams, your big post player who was so critical in that game, 30 points in your national championship game. She's still here in the room. What do people out there maybe not realize about Danielle that they're missing out on right now?
Folks, I don't know what happened to some of those coaches out there, but I've got a player here that's not only going to make a roster that's going to be around for a long time because she's a player. Forget how tall she is or how fast she runs. Charles Barkley lasted a few years in the league, and he was an undersized player. I've got the best player that nobody's ever heard of, and Danielle Adams deserves to be on somebody's team. I know there's going to be a lot of trades going, but this is a kid that can just play. She's the most unselfish star that I've ever had the opportunity to coach. She's going to make somebody very happy once they get her.
That's right, Coach. And some of that size question, 6'1", some people say maybe she's a tweener, but what position do you see her playing?
I see her playing the 4 position, the high post. She can stretch the defense, and in years to come, perhaps she can go to the 3 position just because of her range and her knowledge of the game. She knows the game as well as my coaches know the game, and it's such a pleasure to coach her. So remember, there's been a lot of great second-round picks. If I'm not mistaken, we were a second-round choice to get into the NCAA tournament. And, folks, we're wearing rings right now. And if you want the right player, you better start trading up to get Danielle Adams.
Very well said, Coach. Thank you very much. Gary Blair from Texas A&M, national champions.
And